And boom, there we go. We are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. Great to see you all. So, on today's video, we're going to be checking out a song called Hell by a band, called I Am Heir. That's Heir to the Throne, by the way, just in case anyone's curious. So, a little bit of backstory on these guys. They reached out to me on my Instagram, account, channel, page, whatever you want to call it, and they said we just released our first ever music video coming off our up and coming EP, blah blah blah. You know, would you like to check it out? And I was like, fuck yeah, I would like to check it out. And in fact, it was already on my radar because I heard the song. I think I'd heard about 20, maybe 30 seconds of it on Instagram, and I just looked at it and I thought, wow, that's really, really good. It sounds fucking fantastic. I'm gonna stop listening to that, and I'm going to save it for a reaction video. And that was actually before the band had reached out to me, so that was kind of cool, because I do try and listen to as much new music as I can. So then I went and dug into the band's back catalogue. I listened to their 2017 EP called Uncondemned, which I thought was pretty cool. Didn't blow me away or anything, but it was pretty cool. A lot more metalcore sounding than I expected it to sound, which was quite interesting. Uncondemned is the best track off that as well, in case you're wondering. Then I listened to their 2018 release called The Resistance, which I liked a hell of a lot more than their first one. Again, still very metalcore based, but had some. It was, to my ear, sounded like post-hardcore kind of like guitar sections. It was a little bit heavier here, there, and there was little bits of heaviness, sprinkled in, especially on the track "Violence." That was very heavy compared to the rest of the stuff that they've done. And the last track, "Naivety," was actually really, really cool as well. It was just guitar work, and a member of the band, probably the vocalist, actually just talking for the last 2 minutes. I was kind of expecting maybe some drums or bass or some screams to kick in at some point, but that was actually just how they decided to end the EP, which I thought was really, really cool. Dead interesting. An original way to do it. So in terms of Spotify, that's the last thing that they released all the way back in 2018. So that's been, that's been about 3 years since their last release. So maybe they released some other stuff on YouTube that I missed, or so on and so forth. But I couldn't find anything that they've released in between in between this and the song Hell that we're about to listen to. So from my perspective, it sounds like these guys are getting heavier. So fuck knows what this new song is going to sound like, but I am very, very, very interested to hear what this is going to sound like. So let's move this over here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okie dokie. Headphones would help. Okay, I Am Heir. Hell. Let's go. Looking metal as fuck, even whilst wearing glasses. I like it. Okay. I am Heir Hell. Okay. Okay. First of all, that was fucking sick. Really, really enjoyed that. The reason I look confused is because that sounds so different from their last release. So different, and just different from the last release, The Resistance, but just infinitely different from the Uncondemned, was it? I've been fucking up band names and everything recently. Uncondemned, yeah. That was what that face was for. It wasn't because I wasn't laughing because I didn't like it. I really did like it, and I'm going to get into what exactly I liked about it in just a moment. But wow, that just sounds so different. So different. I don't know, maybe they changed band members, or maybe in the last 3 years they've just got really fucking pissed off with everything and they just wanted to make some much more aggressive music. I don't really know, but yeah, wow, the difference. Yeah, holy shit, there was nothing metalcore riffy about that in the slightest. That was very surprising. I did say, actually I can't remember if I did say this or not, but I was thinking to myself, these guys are getting heavier and heavier with every release, with every song, with every new track that they put out, and it seems that I was correct on that, because that was the heaviest thing that they've released so far. So anyway, enough about that. What did I actually like about the song? His vocals are nasty. They're really nasty. He sounds a little bit like the vocalist for Bound in Fear, and he also sounds a little bit like the vocalist from Filth. Kind of really big, powerful, like, they're not gutturals, are they? Are they gutturals? I don't know. I'm going to need to learn all this terminology at some point. I'm going to need to learn the difference between all these things, but it's just got this huge, powerful, it's thick sound to his his vocals, which just sound absolutely, just make the whole thing sound really menacing. Loved the production of the track. Thought the music video was really cool. It was really heavy, just crazy heavy. And when I was about halfway through the song, about halfway through, something like that, and I was thinking to myself, this is really cool, but maybe it could use a little bit more variety. And just as I was actually thinking that, it went into that faster section, which sounded like a fast section from like a hardcore song or something, that with that kind of, I think they call it two-step. I'm gonna have to learn on its terminology at some point to sound less ignorant, I guess, but whatever you call that came out of nowhere, and I'm really happy that they put that in, because otherwise the song would have been good, but it would have potentially just been a little bit boring if it kind of just sounded like, you know, it sounds quite like distant, doesn't it? It's got those down now, you know, like guitar lines going on in the background, which I also really fucking liked as well. I'm a sucker for those. Would have been good, but possibly just a little bit of a slog. But yeah, throwing in that brief little fast section, and then that fast section also went into some blast beats as well. Really good. Really cool stuff. Yeah, that bit took me by surprise, but that took me by surprise, but the rest of the song would have worked without it, but it worked even better with that. So yeah, a huge surprise. I didn't think it was going to sound like that. I'm not disappointed at all. I thought that was really cool. It'll be interesting to see what their... Right, no, it doesn't matter. It'll be interesting to hear what their up and coming EP sounds like. Maybe some of those other influences that were on their last album will start to come through. Who knows? But I'll be there to listen. I will definitely 100 million% be checking that EP out, because those guys, that's very impressive. As a really good way to come back after a 3, give or take, year absence. Very good. Very impressive stuff. Super glad I reacted to that. So, down below, as per usual, Bandcamp, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, That will all be down below. Please remember to click on every single link. Subscribe, follow, like, share, leave a comment. Do whatever you can. Share it to your mom, your wife, your kids. Just play it to whoever will listen. Really, really good stuff. It's super important that we support this type of this type of music. I should also mention, just very, very briefly as well, is that this song has went down an absolute treat on Slam Worldwide. It was released on June 19th, and it is currently sitting on 17,000 views, which is fucking fantastic as well. Those guys must be seriously psyched with that. But let's keep that momentum going. Yeah, one more time. I am Heir Hell. Loved it. Go check that shit out. Thank you very much for joining me once again, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.